Girl, this is Tara Pritchard, Confidence Coach for Women. As always, you can find me on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook at Unleash Fears. So, as a confidence coach for women, I help women unleash their fears by helping them get rid of doubt, fear, and worry, and all the other ish, right, that seeks to hold us back from fully living the lives that we desire, from fully being the woman that we want to be. Out women get unleashed, right? Like a dog, take that fucking leash off and really just be yourself and live the life that you desire. So today I want to talk about 3 things that I know you are interested in learning more about, and that I also know you're interested in becoming the type of woman who can attract the right boo, right? Who can attract clients or customers to that business, or a woman who wants to increase the money they see in that bank account week after week. But here is the stone cold truth, right? We all have desires, we all have wants, and then also we all have certain expectations of what's going to happen with our boo, our bank account, and our businesses, right? But at the end of the day, even though we envision things, we create vision boards, we read books about it. Obviously, Born Fierce, How to Unleash the Confident Woman. We read books, right? We talk to our girlfriends about it. We talk to our family members about what it is that we desire. We pray, right, for what we desire. We make excuses when we don't get what we desire. And guess what? None of those things seem to be working for you. And you want to know why? Why that doesn't change the relationship you're in, or the fact that you haven't attracted somebody who is worthy enough of being your mate or being your husband, or doesn't change the fact that you don't have consistent cash flow coming into that business. It doesn't change the fact that you're still living paycheck to paycheck, no matter how much you prayed, how much you cried, how much you've envisioned or had a vision about what it is that you desire. Nothing seems to be working. And you are probably frustrated, irritated, annoyed, and you're like, Lord, when is it going to be my time? Right? Why does all this stuff keep happening? Or, when will be my opportunity to have that relationship? What else do I need to do? Or you're like, what else do I have to invest in to get this business to work properly? When am I going to stop having to, pinch pennies and live in this way, right? And we start to think, we start to doubt, we start to feel fear, we start to feel worried. Right? And that affects our choices and what we do. Because the truth of the matter is, you are never going to get the boo you want or the relationship you want. You're never going to, get that bank account right. You're never going to get that business tight with a consistent cash flow if you keep doing the things that you've been doing up until this point, right? Once you get to a certain point where the things that you've been doing, they no longer work for you, then that means it's time for you to do something different. When is the last time you actually took the time to invest in yourself, and you took the time to learn from somebody else who's where you want to be, or who had the information to provide it to you? When is the last time? And I'm not just talking about especially if you have a business venture. A lot of times it's easy for us to invest in that because we like, oh, I want to make more money. But guess what? Making more money is not going to make you a better woman. It's not going to make you rich. It's not going to make the boo come out of nowhere just because you have more money. Because here's the truth of the matter. Even if I gave you $5 million today, and you're like, oh my God, that would change my life and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. You know the truth? When people become lottery winners, they usually go broke within 5 years because they do not have the right mindset. Their beliefs are not right. They're not positioned properly from the inside out. They're still leashed, right? And when I say leash, they're still hooked to that old belief system. So because of that, you will sabotage that 5 million within that 5 years. And you won't have it by the time you won't have anything to show for it. Because if you don't change your mindset and your habits to become the kind of woman who can have $5 million and knows how to invest it, save it, and spend it properly, then it don't matter how much new money you get. It don't matter who the new boo is. It don't matter who the new clients are, because you're always going to find a way to sabotage or get you back to your comfort zone where you're comfortable doing things a certain way. So here's the truth. The reason why you don't have the boo, or you don't have the relationship you want, you don't have the business that you want, you don't have the bank account looking the way you want it to, is because in order for you to have a certain kind of man, in order for you to make and attract a certain amount of money consistently, in order for you to have consistent clients and customers coming to you for your product or service, you have to be that kind of woman. You have to write that down. You have to be that kind of woman who attracts $5 million contracts. You have to be the kind of woman that celebrities want to endorse your product. You have to be the kind of woman, right, who you have to be a high quality woman with a healed heart, with an open heart, with a surrendered heart to attract a certain kind of man. The same is true with your business. You have to be a certain kind of businesswoman, business minded, to attract certain high paying clients who will pay you $1,000 for a program or even one product or one service. Right? Who you become is who you attract. It's not what it is you want. It's not what it is you pray for. It's not what it is you writing down in your journal. It's who you become that creates it. And that's why I teach women how to powerfully position themselves for that next level of success. Because you got to become a certain kind of woman to attract a certain kind of man, to attract certain money, to attract certain type of clients that want to work with you. You got to become a different kind of woman. So where you are now is not in vibration. It ain't on the same level as what you want. You want that husband that's up here, but your vibe is still down here. You want those new friends that love you and care about you and always looking out for you. Those friends might be up here. You still down here. You want that bank account to be overflowing with all this money, but your vibration is still down here in a poverty mindset, but you really want to be in an abundance and wealth mindset. You see the difference? There's a gap in the middle there that's keeping you broke, that's keeping you without clients or customers, that's keeping you single and not in the relationship you want, or you're in a relationship, but you might not fully be happy. If that is you, if I'm talking to you, then you need to go to unleashyourfierce.com/work with me, right? Or send me an email because you need to hop on a free call. I'm offering a select number of free 20-minute calls for any woman who's interested in getting that boo, getting that bank account, and getting that business tight and right as we go into 2018. It's time. Unleashyourfierce.com/work with me.